Hi. Part 2 of the Killer Abs, Killer Core Pilates workout sequence. So last time we performed the classical reformer sequence on the mat really creatively until semicircles, and now we're gonna move on starting from the chest expansion. So this class is really inspired by the classical reformer sequence performed really creatively. Before we jump right in, let's again just take a couple of cat-cows to mobilize the spine, get connected to the breath, and set the tone ready for the class. So come to your all fours, hands on your shoulders, knees on your hips. Spread the fingers wide and start to push your heart forward, shoulders back, open your chest. Exhale, tailbone under, round, really press down with your hands, your knees, your shins. Inhale, pull the heart forward, always emphasis on the upper back. Open your chest and widen your sit bones. Exhale, round tailbone under, hug your ribs in. Just a couple more. Inhale, pull the heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round. One more, inhale. Exhale. Neutral spine. And then right away, stand on your knees. You can walk your knees forward a little. So your knees are hip distance apart. Really push your hips forward. Lengthen your hip flexors. Hug your ribs in. Open your shoulders. Now, extend your arms forward, palms facing up. Really hug your ribs in. Reach the fingers forward. Really activate your glutes. Now, turn the palms facing down. Press something. So like you want to press something down behind you, open your chest, still hug your ribs in. Now turn your palms facing forward and start to lean back. Keep the hip flexors straight. Come back to the center. Again, palms facing back. Push the arms back, open your chest. And again, palms facing up. Extend your fingers forward, lean back, straight line. Come back to the center, really feel your thighs here. Push something behind you. Expansion of the chest. And exhale, palms facing up. Reach forward, lean back, one straight line. Hug your ribs in. Keep the hip flexors straight. Inhale, this is your expansion, chest expansion. And exhale, this is your thigh stretch to lean back. Use your core. One more. Inhale, really open your chest. And exhale, lean back. Now stay here. Can you reach to your heels one by one? And then just start to push your hips forward. Lift your chest up, creating a lot of space. You are not crunching to your lower back. You are lifting up, pushing forward, creating space. Now start to hug your ribs in. Slowly control. Can you let go? Lean back, find your thighs stretch. And then with the control, bring the body up right. Really nice. That was your chest expansion, thigh stretch, and the back bend. So Kate, we gonna skip today. We gonna move on to snake and twist right away. So find your plank pose, bring your toes together, heels together. Now wrap your right toes behind the left ankle. Send your hips up to your down dog kind of form. Lower the hips down. Like in your up dog, lower the hips, look forward. Use your core and push the chest back, hips up. Again, hips down and forward, lower down, open your chest. Use your core to push back. 4 more. Inhale, bring the body weight forward. Exhale, hug your ribs in and press back. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. exhale. One last inhale. Exhale. Let's add on a little bit of twisting. Start the same. Lower the hips down. Open your chest. Now, navel in and up, round the upper back. Bring the right knee to tap your left elbow cross underneath. Again, wrap your right toes behind the left ankle, lower the hips, and lift up to your down dog form. Again, hips down and forward, like in your up dog. Now, cross the right knee to your left elbow. Lower the hips, wrap your right toes behind the left ankle, and lift back up. Inhale, lower down, look forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, wrap around, lower down. And exhale, hips up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, twist, round the upper back. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, body weight forward. Exhale. Inhale, lower, look forward. Exhale, lift up. 1 more, like in your up dog. Exhale, twist, round the upper back. Inhale, back into your up dog. And exhale, down dog, right. Nice. You release the feet down. Toes together, heels together. Find your plank pose again. This time, wrap around with your left toes around the right ankle. And lower down. Lift your hips to your down dog form. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, use your core to lift up. Inhale, broaden your collarbones, and exhale, core lifts your hips up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Keep spreading the fingers wide. A lot of weight on the hands. Exhale. A long time on the hands. 1 more inhale. Exhale. With the twist, we start the same. Lower down. And now the left knee to your right elbow, twist underneath. Wrap your toes around the ankle, lower the hips. And exhale, lift up, keep going. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, body weight forward. Exhale, really use your core. Inhale. Exhale, 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Strong shoulders. Twist. Inhale. Navel in and up to get back up. 1 last. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Really nice. Finally, release. Open your feet about hip distance apart. Take a couple of inhales and exhales in your down dog form, just creating length. And then release the knees down, cross your ankles, and sit back. Next, we move to the corkscrew. So lie on your back. Make sure the back of your head is flat on the mat. Arms down by your side. Extend your legs pointing up to the ceiling, legs together. Press the lower back down. Back of your shoulders, back of your head down, and send your toes behind your head. Weight on the shoulders. Legs parallel to the floor. Lower down on the right hand side, slightly. Control vertebra by vertebra. Lower the legs from the right, circle around, lift from the left, and roll up from the left hand side. Send your toes behind you. Roll down from the left hand side. Keep pressing the back of your shoulders down. Make a half circle, lift up from the right hand side. Send your toes far back. Again, lower down from the right hand side. Half circle. Lift, roll up from the left hand side. Keep going. Keep pressing the back of your head down. No pressure, tension on the neck. Let's go one more round. Lower down from the right. Circle your legs. Lift, roll up from the left. One more. Circle around. Up from the right. And now you are here. Start to walk your elbows a little closer together. Bend your elbows. Set the hands to your lower back. And then start to extend your legs pointing up to the ceiling. Again, like in your shoulder stand, the weight is on your shoulders. Little space between your chin and your chest. Press the back of your head down. Now, keep the left leg pointing up to the ceiling. Lower the right leg over your head. Bring the ball of your foot down and then try to squeeze the legs into the center line, inner thighs into the center line. Tick tock. Lift your right, lower the left, toes behind your head, ball of the foot down, and squeeze your inner thighs into the center line. Lift your leg, left leg, lower your right. Really squeezing into the center line and lift up. Lower the left. Use the floor. Squeeze the inner thighs into the center line and back up. Few more. Squeeze. Change. Squeeze. And only if you feel really good here and you are able to do this without the support of your arms, you can start to extend your arms, palms facing down. Lower the right. Squeeze in and lift. Lower the left. Inner thighs into the center line and change. Still you could talk and breathe. So there's a little space between your chin and your chest. Pressing the back of your shoulders, back of your head down. Squeeze. Let's do one last to the left. And then slowly lower down, vertebra by vertebra. Really nice. Hug your knees into your chest for a moment and rock and roll, a little side to side, side to side. Long back stretch. We kind of did that already. So now we're just gonna roll up the shoulder stand and down. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible. Of course, it's super hard, so feel free to bring your legs a little closer to you, but as little as possible. Pressing the back of your shoulders down, back of your head down, arms down by your side. Press the palms down too, and then use your core. Start to lift your legs up. And then lower down as straight line as possible. Nice. You gotta swing your legs a little closer to your face to make it up. But try to bring your legs overhead as little as possible. Just a few more. Nice. And lower down. I'm having a hard time to talk here. Let's do one more. Lower down. Don't bend your knees. Just bring the fingers behind your head. Start to lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Open your elbows. Press the lower back down. Lower the legs halfway. Outer rotation. Pilates V and circles. Quick ones. Just stabilize. And other way around. Keep pressing the lower back down. Belly up to your spine. For 3, 2, 1. And bend your knees. Take a moment here before we work with the frog. Frog, we're gonna add arms and the upper body as well. So, Pilates V, heels together. Open your knees like a little diamond shape. Now reach your fingers forward. When you start to extend your knees, lift your head and shoulders off the floor and send your fingers over your head. So extend, opposite directions. Bend your knees, keep the head and shoulders off the floor. Just bring your arms down by your side. Keep going. Extend your toes, your fingers opposite directions. And return. All the time your shoulder blades are floating off the floor. Inhale, extend. Exhale, return. Press the space between your shoulder blades or try to round it up a little higher. And bend. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Release. Nice rock and roll, little side to side. And then find your way up to seated for the knee stretch series. Again, really different than on the reform. Find your way to your all fours. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes under. And first, to start to round your spine, tuck the tailbone under, spread the space between your shoulder blades up to the ceiling. Scoop your belly. Now, hover the knees off the floor, few centimeters only. Rounding, keep the knees in same spot, just lengthen your spine. Again, round, knees are not moving. Hovering off the floor, a couple of centimeters, extend your spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Shoulders also still. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, also broaden your collarbones. Lengthen the back of your neck. Few more. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, round. And release the knees down. Take a moment. You can lean the body weight a little more onto your knees. Release your wrist. And then exactly same thing. We're gonna add on the leg. Let's go rounding first. 5. Right, 5, left. So tuck your toes under, round your spine, hover the knees off the floor. Now left knee stays, bring the right knee into your chest, and extend. Again, around a little more when you bend, and extend. Shoulders really still. Extend. Again, right away, tailbone under. Extend. Last one, under. Extend, release the right toes down, right knee hovering off the floor, tailbone under, knee into your chest, left, and extend. Right away, round a little more when you bend. Extend, bend, extend. 3 more, bend, extend, bend. Send your toes behind you, bend, extend, and lower down. Knees down again. You can shift the body weight back to release your hands a little. And then one more with straight spine. This time you don't really need to think of arching your spine, but try to keep your spine really straight. Collarbones wide open, chest wide open. Hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under. Find long line, neutral spine. Hover the knees off the floor. Left knee stays, right knee into your chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Only your right leg moves. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Chains. Hover the right knee off the floor. Everything else remains still. Left leg moving. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Now try not to round the lower back when you bend the knee in. And bend. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Lean the hips down to your heels. Rotate the shoulders back and down. You can interlace the fingers behind you. Take a moment to open your shoulders. Extend your elbows. Feel the shoulders here. And release. Rotate the shoulders back and down. Where are we? Next is gonna be running. So come back, lying on your back. This is actually pretty fun, super hard with the coordination wise, super difficult actually. So we're gonna be lifting the head and shoulders off the floor, keeping the upper back rounded, shoulder blades lift off the floor, and like running, you have the parpy toes. So you point your ankles, you flex your toes. When we bend the knee, we keep the ankle pointed. When we extend, we press the heel out. Again, you point your ankle, you bend your knee, you extend your knee, you kick the heel out, flex your ankle. So get this coordination first here, because it's really difficult when we are adding the core, keeping the upper body off the floor. So the parpy toes, whenever you extend your knee, you flex your heel. And when you bend, you point your ankle, but you keep the toes flexed, like we were doing running on the reformer. Let's go. Let's do a little bit slower than in the reformer, just for the coordination. Interlace the fingers behind your heads. Knees bent, press the lower back down, start to lift your head and shoulders off the floor. And then, parpy toes, extend your right, kick the heel out. And then chains, extend the left heel out. And the right heel out. Other ankle is pointed, other flexed. Keep pressing the lower back down. So slower now, but really work your feet. Nice. Keep going. I'm having a hard time to talk, so keep going, your own rhythm. Keep working your feet, pressing the lower back down. Let's do 4 more. 2. Last one. Nice. Oh, feet cramping too. And for the pelvic lifts, we're gonna do really different, really creative one again, but work on the same muscle groups though. So we start with the bridge pose. Make sure the heels are close enough. You can reach your fingers to your heels. Feet are hip distance apart, arms down by your side. Press the back of your head, back of your shoulders down. Lift your hips up, hip flexors straight. Now, turn your toes out. Turn your heels out, feet are wider. Lift your hips up a little higher. Now first the heels in, toes in, back into the alignment, and lift your hips up. Toes out, heels out, lift and squeeze your butt cheeks. Heels in, toes in, squeeze to lift. Toes out, heels out, squeeze to lift. Heels in, toes in, squeeze and lift. Keep going. Toes out, heels out, and lift. Heels in, toes in, and lift. See if you can still soften your ribs a little here. And lift. Heels in, toes in, and lift. Toes out, heels out, and lift. Heels in, toes in, and lift. We're gonna do a couple of extra here. Really get the feeling. Heels in, toes in, squeeze and lift. Soften your ribs the best you can. Keep going. In and lift. One more round. Out and lift. And in and in. Lift, stay here. Now push the heels away from your shoulders. Lift your hips up. Now pull the heels closer to your shoulders. Lower the hips a little. Push the heels away from you. Lift your hips up a little higher. Pull the heels closer to your shoulders and lower the hips a little. Push your heels, lift your hips up. And then pull the heels back closer to your shoulders, lower a little. Keep going. Push away, lift up, pull in and lower. So now when you push away, you activate your glutes a little more. When you lower, pull back, you activate your hamstrings a little more. Push away, glutes, pull in, hamstrings. Keep going, couple more. Really try to find that difference here. So now your glutes, and then your hamstrings. One more, glutes, hamstrings, and finally lower down. Shake your legs a little. And then find your way back to seated. Push up, front and back. So find your way to your plank pose once again. Plank pose. Bring your toes slightly apart, heels together. And now let's first just lift the right leg up and lower. Only your right leg moves. Lift up and lower. 3 more. So try not to compensate from your hips. Just the leg. Last one. And lower. Left leg. Lift it up and lower. Point your toes to lift up and lower. Shoulder hip alignment remains. And lower. 2 more. And lower. And lower. Glue your heels together. Glutes active. And bend your elbows. And straighten. Bend your elbows. And straighten. 3 more. And up. Elbows a little closer to your ribs. Don't open to the side too much. And up. Lower the knees down. Take a moment. We do one more variation. We might add the opposite arm. So for this one, you can keep your feet actually a little wider than hip distance apart. It helps. Now your right leg and left arm. Can you lift up and lower? Lift up and lower. Hard one for the balance. Lift and lower. Just lengthen. Lightly tap it down. Is this the last one? Yes. And lower. The other side. Left leg, right arm. Lift and lower. Try to stabilize. And lower. Lengthen. 2, lift. 2 more. And lower. Last one. Lower. Nice. Release the knees down, cross your ankles. And we move on to the back. So reverse plank. Fingers facing forward, hands behind you. Again, heels together. And start to lift your legs up. Lengthen your hip flexors. Don't drop your head back. Just look forward. Open your shoulders. Your shoulders are slightly inner rotated, but try to lift your chest up a little higher. Now just lift your right leg and lower. Try not to drop your hips. And lower. 3 more. And lower. Lengthen the lift. And lower. Last one. And lower. Stabilize your hips. Activate your glutes. And lift. And lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Nice. Release the hips down. Reverse tabletop. Toes pointing forward, hip distance apart. Lift your hips up a little and suspend your elbows. And lift. Bend. And lift your hips. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Keep going. You can activate your glutes when you lift your hips up. Use your triceps and up. Keep the body weight enough on your arms. Let's do 4 more. And 3. Bend your elbows enough to feel the stretch also. Last one. Nice. And release. Next, we have the star to go. So we're gonna do it from the side plank. Let's go first, right hand under your chest and step your feet out. So we are taking the side plank on the right arm. So for this one, you can actually walk the right foot in a little closer to your right hand. So you might be able to press the right big toe, mount down. And then outer rotate the left leg. Start to lift your left toes, left fingers up. And lower down. Outer rotate it. Lower down. And lift. Lower. 3 more. Lower. 2. Lower. Last one. Leave it up. Now start to bend your left knee behind you. Reach your left fingers diagonally in front of you. Find the twist. Find the twist. And then really slowly bring the left toes down and sit all the way back. With your left hand, you can reach to your outer right foot and take a little twist. Pressing with your right hand. Release. Let's find the other side. I'm gonna actually face the other way, so I'm not back facing you with this one. Left hand under your chest, step your feet out, find your side plank. Again, you can walk the foot a little closer to your hand to lift your hips up a little higher. Maybe press the left big toe mount down. Side plank, outer rotate your right leg, and lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Your arm and your leg are synchronized. 3 more. 2. Last one, you stay. Start to bend your right knee behind you. So try to reach the right fingers to the opposite diagonal. And really slowly control to bring the right toes down. Sit back, right fingers reaching to your outer left foot. And you can press away with your left hand to find a little deeper twist. Beautiful, really nice. Now for the side splits, we're gonna do slightly different. So from your all fours, tuck your toes under and step your feet under your hips. So your feet could be actually together. Release the body weight down. Let's start with the right. So bring the left fingertips down slightly to the side so you have a support from your left hand. And you can either hold your right ankle or your right big toe. I'm gonna go with the big toe first and then change it to the ankle. So what you wanna do here, you don't wanna bend your right knee, you just wanna use your core and lift the right thigh bone up to lift the right heel off the floor. Now start to open the right leg to the side and lower down, keep it straight. Open to the side and lower down. 3 more like this. Open and lower to the side and lower. 1 last and lower. And now maybe hold your ankle, same thing. Open to the side and lower. You can hold behind your calf too. Open to the side and lower. A lot of outer hips too here, like in your side splits as well. 2 more. Open and lower. Use your core as well and lower. Really nice. You can bend your knees to side. Release the hips before the other side. Right fingers on the floor. You can come up to your fingertips. You can send the fingers slightly to the side. Use your peace fingers if you grab the big toe. Lift the left thigh bone up. Keep the knees straight. And just open the leg to the side. And lower. And use your core as well. And lower. This is a killer one for the outer hips. Harder for the second side because both sides are tired already. 1 last and lower, really nice. And then maybe hold your ankle from behind your calf, wherever you can hold. Hover the foot off the floor and we open and close and open and close. 3 more. Close and 2. Ooh. Last one. Nice, release. Ooh, cramping. Shake your hips. A little side to side, side to side. Nice. Front splits, again, really, really different than on the reformer. So step your right foot between your hands, lower left heel down. We come up like in the warrior one. Right toes pointing forward, left toes pointing out. Just bend your right knee. Nice. Extend your fingers pointing up to the ceiling. And then when you extend, press the hands down. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press down. Inhale, bend, fingers up, like really pressing something down, widen your back. Exhale, bend. 3 more, inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale, really nice. Now interlace fingers behind your head. You can walk the right foot further forward. Now it can be a little bit wider than you are maybe used to. Start to lift the left heel off the floor. So it is a wider stance than your normal high lunge here. Try to square your hips, pull the right hip back, left hip on forward, lift from the lower core. Now bend your right knee a little deeper. Knee can go a little further over your toes. And straighten up. Hug your ribs in, lengthen the back of your neck. And straighten. 3 more. And up. 2. And up. Last one. And up. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee down to the floor. Now extend your right to half Hanuman. Lean forward, straight spine, and bend hips down and forward. Exhale, a little bit of yoga there too. And down. So this is your half Hanuman for the hamstring. And forward. Extend. And bend. Last one, extend. And bend. Really nice. Release the hands down. Swap your legs the other way around. Left foot forward. Bring the body upright. Right heel down. First to warrior one legs. So the back leg is auto-rotated. You still try to square your hips though. Pressing the pinky toe side of your right foot down. Bend your left knee. Fingers up. Extend. Press your arms down to the side. And bend. Extend. And bend. Inhale. Exhale, sit down. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Do it mindfully with good awareness. Feel your feet. And bend. Nice. Interlace the fingers behind your head. You can start to walk the left heel forward so it's wider stand. Come to the ball of your right foot. First, square your hips. Left hip back, right thigh bone forward. Inner thighs active. Make it a little wider. And inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Again, you can bend a little more if your knee allows. Inhale. So the knee can go over your toes. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. I think might be an extra there. Inhale. And exhale. Now, lower the right knee down. And extend your left fold forward at your hips. And bend. To your half Hanuman. And bend hips down and forward. Try to keep the squareness. Long neck. 2 more. And bend. Last one. And bend. Beautiful. Release hands down. Just send the left knee behind you as well. In your all fours. Move your hips to the side to side. Maybe take soft cat cow a couple of times as we started. But this could be just really soft. Feel the difference in your shoulders, hips, all around. Maybe you feel a little more spacious now. A little more mobile. A little more open, long, but as well as strong. Nice. And that's about it. So it didn't really look like the reformer sequence exactly, but it was inspired by that. We partly work on the same muscle groups. Super fun way to build the class and add on things to your normal routines. Again, do let me know how it was for you. Did you like it? Would you like to see more practices like this? Take your time. If you got a little extra time, take a final resting, a couple of minutes or so to receive all the beautiful benefits of your practice. If you're gonna rush out, take care, and hopefully see you soon. Namaste. Or ciao. Bye.